So now we're gonna make struffoli. Now everybody makes a different way. This is the way that we make them. And this is a very simple recipe. There's a lot of stuff you could tweak, you could do whatever, but this is the way we do it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So for this recipe, we're gonna need sugar, eggs, baking powder, vanilla,
That's almond.
almond
And vanilla.
almond, yes, flour, and some butter.
And baking powder. Oh, you said baking powder.
Yes, and some butter.
And of course, honey.
Of course,
that's
honey.
yes.
Yes.
So put the honey there.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Yeah, and the nonpareils. We're going to put a little of the nonpareils.
You're going to see a lot of nonpareils and not cookies.
Yes. And this recipe is actually my children's great-grandmother recipe, Lizzie. So, shout out to her. Rest in peace.
And we're going to need an oil, too, for frying.
Yes.
So we're going to start mixing when we come back.
Then
So we put our flour on our board and we make a little well here. So it's going to look like we're making pasta, but we're making struffoli.
all right.
All right, so we have our eggs. She cracked our eggs.
Yep, and I got a shell.
Oh, man.
Get that shell out.
Shell is always good.
There we go. I got it. I
Extra
got it.
protein. So we're going to add a little by little. I'm going to start mixing up here. All right. And then we're going to pull all our ingredients in here, then start incorporating more and more flour until we get our batter.
Okay.
So we just put our vanilla and almond paste. And now Lisa's going to put the sugar in there. As you can see, we're putting the flour little by little. We're adding everything together.
Oh, I could smell it. It smells
Right?
I'll tell you
good.
something, I love the smell.
Smell that.
I love
The almond you could really smell.
putting this like this.
I guess the fork
Say
and
that.
knives.
No, use your fingers. We don't need
Yeah, we like getting our hands dirty.
Our hands are clean and we're eating these, so.
That's right. And you got to get
No
your hands.
gloves. That's
Yeah.
it. This is a hands-on recipe.
You got to get your hands in it.
That's it. Listen, you could even put this in a blender, but we like to do it old school.
Okay, my love, what are you doing?
We're basically going to roll these out to about a half-inch circle. Right? And we're going to use the palm of my hands. We're not going to, you don't want to put any pressure. Let the dough do the work. You just want to guide it.
I'm filming and I'm definitely going to be the taster.
You don't want to put...
Meanwhile, the oil's heating up too. We're heating
Yes.
the oil. It's got to go up to 350.
Okay.
Then you
So,
want to...
and you need a vegetable oil. You can't use like an olive oil.
And you're using a nice deep pot.
Well,
so
yeah, just
it's,
so it
yeah.
there's no overflow because, they have flour in them and sometimes it bubbles up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So you can't
See?
really use a shallow.
Good tip, honey. And she's covering her dough.
I am.
All right, so now we're going to cut them.
I'm going to go get a bowl.
That's the size you want.
So when it comes,
Right there.
they come out.
Now, like Lisa said, you don't want to have too much flour in there. So what we do is we put them in a sculavasta first, and we like to sift a little bit of the flour out, and then we put them in a fryer. That also stretches your oil life a little bit. Doesn't get as dirty.
Okay, so the oil is nice and boiling. They're going in.
Look at those little puffs of joy.
Yes, where's my stick? They are delish. So I have my little stick here in case any of them are stuck together.
And you don't want them too big, right? Because
Well, there's a lot of baking powder in here. So if we did a trial run and it was bigger, and that's
too big.
that's too big. So we
Give
cut
me
them
one
in
of
half.
those.
The size that we're
I'll
doing
take a
right
big
now.
one.
This is
That's the
we're doing
size
right
now.
Look at
They're about
that.
3/8 of an inch by 3/8 of an inch.
Thanks, Daddy. Oh my God, you could taste the almond flavor. I love it.
I love it.
We're gonna put these together and we're in heaven.
So basically, you're gonna fry them until they're golden brown like this.
Don't over fry them, right?
No, I mean, listen, it won't kill it, but
But what? For like a minute?
until they turn this color.
Until they turn that color.
Ah,
Look, and they fry fast in
They
there
fry
because the
very
oil
fast.
is so hot.
yes, and I keep the thermometer in here because you have to. It's got to be at a certain temp. It's got to go from like 350 to 380 the most.
Okay.
So, yep.
It's a beautiful.
And when I put them, I put the strainer so any excess oil can just go out.
Okay, so he's cutting and she's frying. Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
And I'm
It's dangerous though because
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat more than I.
and I'm tasting. I already had 6 balls. OMG, look at those.
Got a lot of balls.
Yeah, which they're in the fryer.
Yeah.
Look at how good these are. Wait until you see when we put them together.
All right, so here we go.
Oh,
And these we fried these for about 3-4 minutes per batch in the oil.
look at all these balls.
Look at that.
Look at how beautiful.
We're gonna make these dry a little bit, then we're gonna make our little honey mixture, and we'll be back, guys.
Love.
So in here I got 14 ounces of honey and a tablespoon of butter, and I'm gonna put this on. Oops, wrong one. It's not my stove. I'm gonna put this on a medium heat and melt it all down and stir it when it starts to get hot. We're gonna make it pretty hot, so then it's not, so it's like runny, and we're gonna pour it over our honey balls, and then we're gonna cover them all up.
We'll let you know how long we boil the honey.
Yep.
We'll be back. Take that.
And we're getting a little bit on the phone.
Pour it in slow.
Yep. We're gonna go
Oh, wait,
right-
I'm going to follow you.
This is the way we did it. We always pour it on the sides. Let it run down in the beginning.
That's amore.
And this, we only cook this for maybe 4 or 5 minutes. You want a nice liquid consistency. And this is fresh honey from the farm. So,
Delicious.
Do you smell that?
OMG. It smells
all
like
covered?
Christmas.
Yeah.
they're all covered. That was just a gist.
That's a beautiful.
Perfect.
All right. High fives.
Mauro,
Because,
just admit, who do you love to bake with? Now, come on.
I don't like to mention any names. Okay, that was perfect.
Hi.
So when you're turning these, when you're tossing them, you don't want to put the spoon and just go in it because they'll break. They're very delicate. So you want to go down the sides and you want to follow the shape of the bowl. Or else they'll break, and then my father-in-law used to whack us for that.
It's like you're folding.
Yes.
You're folding.
You don't
it
want to
in.
damage. You don't want to damage too much. Alrighty, here we go. Lisa's gonna make the honor of sprinkling them. Mm-hmm. How much do we want to put in each one? I think we got enough for 3 in here. Pretty good size ones.
I think so.
I think you do.
Good.
You need something bigger?
No.
Just sprinkle these. Start sprinkling those.
I use my Christmas nonpareils. And I don't like too many. Just enough to
Make it look like Christmas.
Now in Italy, they put almonds on these. They put what do you call those almonds? The confetti. Is that what you call
Yeah.
them? The confetti almonds. We used to
Yeah.
sell those at
the
the
Jordan
bakery.
almonds.
Remember we used to
Jordan
sell those at the bakery?
Uh-huh.
Remember we used to have those.
And
Jordan
a lot of
almonds.
people even put the the peels, like
Peels.
the orange, the
Peels, yeah.
citrus peels.
See already. See how the honey's already starting to get a little sticky. Back in the day, when we make them at the bakery, back in the day, we used to make these with the different honey. We used to call honey clove honey. They used to really be sticky. We used to make the towels. Remember?
I thought honey was always sticky.
Well, but we used to make it super sticky. We could put more in these, right?
Yeah.
We don't need to make 4.
That's amore. All right, we'll be back for the taste.
All right, baby doll. I want you to taste.
OMG. I told you I was going to be the taster.
Let me see.
Let me tell you something. The consistency of them.
How is it?
they
Good?
are-
How are they, Aunt? Good?
The best.
They're Javoon. Delicious. Merry Christmas.
Now this is a double batch to the recipe that we have. So, but we're gonna put the double batch recipes, which is what we got. All right, guys.
We got 3 of these plates out of it.
All
Buon
right.
Natale!
Buon Natale. Buddy, did you taste them?
Merry
Yes, I did.
Christmas.
How were they?
Delicious.
They're
All right,
Javoon.
guys. They passed the baby doll test.
Delicious.
Buon Natale, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Made with love.